TikTok has lied to us, and today we are going to de-influence some of the TikTok travel essentials that this social media has taught us to believe that we need. It is no secret that TikTok has some of the best genius tips and hacks to make your travel life easier. So today we are going to review some of the TikTok travel must-haves to see if they're actually worth it or not. I'm pretty excited about this video. This is gonna be super casual. I'm just gonna scroll through TikTok. I'm gonna search travel essentials into the TikTok search bar and see what comes up, and then we will review them together and see if I approve or not. If you're new here, hey guys, I'm Indigo from the Indigo Sahara travel blog, where we help hundreds of thousands of travelers just like you make your dream trips a reality through budget travel tips and destination guides. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of those future tips. But first, let's light a candle and turn on some ambient lighting because I forgot to before I started rolling the camera. All right, let us pull up TikTok, and we're just gonna go ahead and type travel essentials right into the search bar. Travel essential, let's see what comes up. Let's start with this Amazon travel must-haves TikTok.
On Amazon, so let's go through all my Amazon travel must-haves. The first essential is the Tide to Go pens. I already know I'm going to be using these. I feel like everybody knows this, but Apple AirTags are a lifesaver to put in your luggage, your carry-on, and just make sure nothing goes missing. For some extra security, a couple locks will do. Of course, I needed to get a wall adapter, and this one has USB and USB-C as well. I've heard it's really hot in Europe this time of year, so I bought a mini fan to make sure I don't die of heat stroke. It's literally so compact. This fan also doubles as a portable charger and a flashlight, so that is handy. And the fan speed is just perfect for those hot summer days in Europe. I'm pretty tight on space in my luggage, so I bought a microfiber beach towel, which is super compact and it even clips onto your backpack. Since I'm gonna be super on the go, I got this travel toiletry bag. It unfolds and it hangs onto your shower or whatever you need. And last but not least, my favorite purchase of it all is these compression packing cubes that just keep you so organized. These ones are a little bit more on the pricey side, but they're so good quality. I was actually shocked when I first opened the pack. I'm so glad I bought all this stuff because I feel like they're just all essentials.
Yeah, so overall, this is a great travel must-haves TikTok video. So first of all, Tide to Go pens. Yes, I personally have never actually tried one. However, I have traveled with them, and just in case, I've just kind of lucked out and haven't needed to use it, which is surprising because I am a spiller of sorts. But I know most travelers swear by Tide to Go pens, so I don't doubt that they work. And I have traveled with them, just haven't personally tested one. As far as the locks go, I think they can be super useful if you want that extra added security. I personally haven't traveled with a lock. My suitcase, I have the base carry-on suitcase, has a built-in TSA approved lock in it. So I've never had to buy a lock for travel, but honestly, I haven't even used the TSA lock from my base carry-on yet. So I think it's a great addition if you want the extra security, but not always totally necessary. Obviously, it would be more useful in some locations than others that have more high pickpocketing rates or high theft rates, but I've never traveled. I mean, I've been to some pretty pickpockety places, Paris, looking at you, and I've never had an issue. We did almost get pickpocketed in Rome though, so maybe we should have had a lock. Next is this wall adapter. Obviously, wall adapters are essential if you are traveling internationally where the outlets are different. However, in this video, I see that she has the Europe-specific outlet adapter. I love that it has the USB-C and USB ports on the adapter itself because that makes charging more than one electronic a lot easier when you're abroad. However, I would, even more than that, recommend getting a universal adapter because then you don't have to buy a new one every time you're traveling somewhere new. Okay, now the fan. I swear by portable handheld fans for hot destinations. I overheat easily. I am a hot girly, and this fan, one of these fans, I have a different one. I have the Tunis cheap one from Amazon. Works basically the same. It doesn't have the flashlight, but it is a portable charger for your phone. Fantastic. I swear by these portable handheld fans because they literally are the only thing that keep me sane when I'm walking around Hot City or am hiking and I start overheating, I get like, I don't know what the equivalent of like hangry for overheating is, but I get like overheating angry. I don't know what that's called, but like the hangry version of overheating. So a fan is essential for me, and I highly recommend getting one if you are not someone who loves the heat. Now, a microfiber beach towel definitely could be useful. If you're going to a beach destination and you're staying in an Airbnb or somewhere where you know that you won't have a beach towel because they are quick drying and skinnier than regular bath towels or other beach towels. So they definitely can be more packable. However, they are definitely bulky. So if you are limited on suitcase space, honestly, I would just skip it and use a towel from your destination, because even though these towels are a lot smaller than bringing a large towel, they do take up a lot of suitcase space. So I think you can skip this one if you know that you can have access to other towels once you get to your destination. Okay, now the hanging toiletry bag. If you've watched any of my other travel essentials videos, you know that I swear by hanging toiletry bags, because you can hang them up anywhere in your hotel room and save that precious hotel room counter space and table space. They just really come in handy. You can hang them on your shower rod or the door hook in your bathroom or in your closet. I've even hung it like on the bathroom mirror. You can just hang them anywhere and have access to all of your makeup products and other toiletry products. It just keeps everything organized, everything tidy in your hotel room, which, especially if you're staying in a hotel room for like 7+ days, it can get really cramped and unorganized quickly. So it just really helps to have somewhere where all of your toiletries are always put away and also accessible. Okay, I gotta give this girl a shout out, Kiana from TikTok. You have put together a great video, by the way. A lot of these things are great travel essentials, so shout out to you. But anyways, next is compression packing cubes, which I use on every single trip. Definitely recommend compression packing cubes. I use the Well Traveled brand off of Amazon. They were gifted to me a few years ago, and I've brought them on every trip since. They really do help you pack more, but even more than that, I love that packing cubes keep me organized while I'm on my trip. They keep my hotel room organized. Instead of having to unpack and repack everything on every single trip, all I have to do when I get to my hotel is take the packing cube, unzip it, open it again so all the clothes are still in the packing cube, and then just put it in the hotel drawer or closet or wherever I'm putting it, and then I'm unpacked. It's that easy. And then I keep my suitcase open throughout my trip, and as I wear my clothes, I just put them back into my suitcase, and then I'm repacked by the end of the trip. Super easy. So yeah, packing cubes are definitely a thumbs up TikTok travel essential. Okay, now let's go find another video, and I think we're gonna do this travel/carry-on essentials for a long haul flight. Okay, a few thoughts about this one. The first two essentials she mentions are sanitizing wipes and hand sanitizer. Definitely essential. I bring both on every flight. The sanitizing wipes, I always wipe down my seatback tray table and even like my armrests or my seatbelt buckle on the flight, or if there's an in-flight entertainment center screen on the seat in front of me, then I'll wipe that off too. Basically, high touch surfaces I'll quickly sanitize once I get on the flight, just for peace of mind and health, obviously. And then obviously the same thing goes for the hand sanitizer. When you're in a plane, you're eating snacks, like if the flight attendant brings it by, or if you brought your own food onto the plane, you're probably going to be snacking at some point on every flight pretty much, but you don't want to have to go back to the airplane bathroom every time you need to wash your hands, so hand sanitizer, a definite must. Now, the next one, she calls a mini pharmacy, which it looks like she has like chapsticks in there and some Advil. I think that this could be a great option. Even better than this one, I've seen recently a pill case go super viral on social media where you can organize like your supplements, vitamins, Advils, like ibuprofens, pain relievers, whatever, any medication that you're on. And I think that that is an even better alternative to this. I personally am not one to like get ready in a plane. I just prefer to get ready after I get off the plane, if that makes sense, like on overnight flights, for example. So I don't tend to travel a lot with toiletries necessarily, or like makeup. Chapstick I'll bring, of course, but Overall, I don't think I personally would necessarily need a mini pharmacy. I also don't really use pain relievers on flights. But if you are someone that like gets headaches on flights or migraines or or needs to take enzymes with the snacks or whatever, then I could see this being very helpful. My sister has the pill case and I'll probably end up buying it. She brought it on our last trip to Norway that we went to together, and she loved her pill case, so I'll probably end up getting that. I'll link the pill case and this mini pharmacy below, but I think it really depends on the person and what you personally need for your flight. I think it could be necessary or it doesn't have to be necessary depending on who you are. Okay, now this next one, the portable phone charger slash stand, I also have a like mixed review on because you definitely want a portable charger. No matter if you're on a plane or just like on a day out on a trip, you definitely want to keep your phone charged for safety reasons, so definitely need a portable charger. And I could definitely see the phone stand part of this particular phone charger coming in handy when you want to watch a show or a movie on your phone while you're on the flight. I think that is awesome. I think the fact that they're combined makes it a really great TikTok travel essential. However, maybe you already have a portable charger, so you don't necessarily want to buy another one. My husband and I both have a plain phone mount that's specifically made for traveling that enables you to clip your phone to the seatback tray table, mount it up so that you can watch your show that way as well. But I love that this one's a combined one if you need a portable charger and are looking for phone mount or stand as well. I like that this one is combined. And next is the collapsible water bottle or mug. Now, this one I really would probably lean more towards like the de-influencing side because it's just not necessary. If you have a water bottle that works perfectly fine for travel days, it works the same as a collapsible one. While I understand that collapsible water bottles are good for when they're empty because they're more easily packable, you can put them in your purse or your backpack or your carry-on personal item wherever really easily because they're condensed and packable. I don't really see the point when it's filled with water. At the beginning of the day, it's probably filled with water, so you're gonna have to fit it in your bag full size anyway. You know what I mean? Sure, it'll be nice once you're out of water and then can collapse it and put it back in your bag. But if you have it on you at the beginning of the day filled with water, then it has to fit in your bag filled with water anyway. At that point, you might as well just bring a regular water bottle, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. Next is a sleep mask. She recommends bringing a sleep mask on long haul flights, and so do I. I have a silk eye mask because it's better for your skin. It's better for preventing wrinkles and creases in your skin, and it's also better for if you're acne prone like I am. So I definitely recommend that one. I am someone who cannot sleep on planes, so having the extra shade of darkness, even on long haul flights when they turn off the lights, there are still lights on. You can see the bathroom lights. You can see if there's another passenger who has their reading light on. There's just always going to be light somewhere in the plane, no matter how dark it is or how much they try to turn the lights off. So having complete darkness and also a little bit of weight over my eyes, I have found really, really helps me sleep at least a little bit more on flights. And on that same note, she recommends bringing melatonin gummies to help you fall asleep. I personally haven't tried using melatonin on a flight because I'm a little bit afraid that if I'll take it and then still won't be able to fall asleep and then I'll just end up groggy at the end of the flight. So I've been a little bit hesitant to try taking melatonin or another sleep aid on a flight. But that's not to say that they don't work. I just haven't personally tried it because I'm a little bit afraid that I'm gonna wake up groggy or I'm gonna still not fall asleep and then be groggy when I get to my destination. So again, I feel like this one could go either way. If you know that melatonin works for you and you're used to using it, then it could definitely help you sleep on a plane. But if you aren't sure like me, honestly, I don't know. You kind of have to weigh your odds. Is it worth it? Is it not? Is it worth the risk? I'll leave that up to you. And if anyone has had trouble sleeping on flights but found that melatonin really, really helps them on overnight flights, Let me know in the comments because maybe I should give it a try. Next, she brings electrolyte packets and some tea packets too, I see in the video. I think that can be really smart, keep you hydrated. It's super easy to get dehydrated, especially on long haul flights. While the flight attendants do come and pass out water every so often throughout the flight, sometimes it's just not enough and the air is dry in there. So staying hydrated is really, really essential. I always just buy a water bottle, at least one water bottle in the airport before I get on a long haul flight to keep hydrated. But electrolyte packets could definitely be helpful, and maybe that's something that I should do too. Then as for the tea bags that she has in the video, if you like tea, you like nighttime tea or tea in the morning if you're a tea drinker, and you don't want to drink like their generic regular black or green tea that they probably have on flights, you can bring your own tea bags and just ask for hot water on the flight. I know a lot of people that do this and they love it. So that could be great if you are a tea drinker. Up next, she mentions sunscreen, hydrating mist, and lip balm. So yes, 100% to the lip balm. I always carry chapstick with me on long haul flights because I have dry skin anyway. So when I'm in the dry air for a long time, I definitely get dry. So I always bring lip balm and lotion, hand lotion. Sunscreen though, I could see why you would make the argument where you should bring sunscreen, because obviously your UV exposure is going to be high if you're sitting in a window seat, but I feel like you could just apply your sunscreen when you get to your destination. Just apply it like the morning of your travel day, so then you're set throughout the flight. Maybe once more before you check in for your flight if you really think you need to, but then you can just reapply once you get to your destination. I feel like that would suffice. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a dermatologist. But I have really fair skin and I burn really easily, and I've never gotten sunburn on a flight. So I do wear SPF every day like you're supposed to, but I've never brought sunscreen onto a flight to have for the flight. And then she also has hydrating mist. I think this could be great. I don't own hydrating mist, so I've never used it, but it definitely could be useful. If you own it, you might as well just bring it on anyway, because then it'll help keep your face from getting dry. And like I said, skin gets dry on flights, especially when they're long haul flights. So that could definitely be useful. If you already have it, you might as well just bring it. And lastly, she has the airfly, which I definitely recommend. This TikTok travel must-have is great if you are going on a long haul flight and you know that you are going to have screens on the seats in front of you, because basically it's an audio transmitter that allows you to hook your Bluetooth headphones up to the screen on the seat in front of you so that you can watch the in-flight movies and enjoy the in-flight entertainment with your own headphones. You don't have to use the cheap dinky headphones that they pass out with an aux cord that are ancient, that the flight attendants pass out at the beginning of the flight. You don't have to use those. You just get to use whatever Bluetooth headphones that you brought. Plus bonus points if you own noise canceling headphones, because then you will actually be able to hear the movie or the show or whatever you're watching really well, because there won't be annoying jet engines in the background because your noise canceling headphones will block it out. So that's my favorite feature of the airfly. I have the airfly Pro, which allows me to hook 2 pairs of headphones up to the same screen so that like my husband and I can watch a movie together on the plane. We don't have to do like the whole, we'll start our screens at the same time so that we can watch the movie together. We don't have to do that because we can just hook up 2 pairs of headphones to the same screen. But yeah, that's my favorite feature, is that I can use my noise canceling headphones and watch the movie in front of me without the jet noises in the background. All right, let's do one more TikTok, and we are gonna do this 7 affordable Amazon travel essentials.
My travel essentials I need to bring with me every single time. All of these are affordable and from Amazon. If you lose things, you need to have AirTags in everything. I keep an AirTag in every single suitcase I have. This way you can track that it's on the plane with you. I also have this passport holder I got off Amazon that has an area for an AirTag in it. Nothing will get lost. My keys have an AirTag on it. And I also have this cute little pepper spray I got off of Amazon. You're not allowed to fly with pepper spray everywhere, so just be warned. My wallet has an AirTag. This is my travel case. It's super easy to pop in and go. I also have this nifty little charger from Amazon. It's in this cute little pink. It has 2 ports, one for the older iPhone and one for the newer iPhone. It charges so quickly. I promise you, this is a lifesaver. I also have my nifty little pill holder over here. So easy and compact. It comes with a little label maker. It's tiny, it's portable, it fits in your bag. Last thing, I always get migraines or headaches whenever I travel, so I use this Migraine Stick. You just rub it on your temple. You can get this other places for like 30, 40 bucks, but this is like $10 on Amazon. Let me know if you want links to any of these. They're all off Amazon. They're all really affordable.
Okay, she pretty much hit the nail on the head with these TikTok travel essentials. Super easy to get shipped to your house if you have Amazon Prime, obviously. So first she talks a lot about AirTags, which are basically like a tracking device that you can put in your belongings that have high value so that you always know where your belongings are. It's trackable via the Find My iPhone app so that you can see all of where your AirTags are in that app. It's super easy to use and to set up, and their batteries last a long time, and they're really affordable given that they're Apple and Apple overprices everything. I love that you can get an AirTag for like 25 bucks. You can get a multi-pack for like 75 bucks. So all things considering, they're pretty affordable for being Apple. I always have one in my suitcase, just like she said, and I know a lot of travelers do, so that we know that if our luggage gets lost, if it doesn't make it on the plane with us, we know at least what airport it's at, so that expediting the bag and figuring out where it is happens a lot smoother and faster once you get to your destination and realize that it's not there. Otherwise, when you get to your destination and realize that your bag didn't make it with you, it can be a pain to figure out where it is. If you had layovers in other airports, it can be a pain to figure out where your luggage is and when it'll get to you. So if you know where it is, at least then you can contact the baggage people at that airport and hopefully make things go a lot faster. I also put one in my purse in my camera bag, obviously because those items have things of high value in them, so if they get stolen then I know where they are, or if they get lost then I know where they are. She also puts one on her passport holder. I love that this passport holder has a spot for your AirTag so that you always know where your passport is. Even though my passport holder doesn't have the AirTag holder in it, I still love it because it has like credit card slots and ID slots and vaccine card slots so that I can keep just everything, all my essentials in one spot, and I don't have to go digging through my bag when I need my passport or I need my driver's license or I need my credit card. They're just all in one wallet. But I love that hers has the spot for the AirTag. And then she also mentioned that she had her AirTags on her keyring and also in her wallet so that she knows where those things are. Side note, she did have the pepper spray on her keyring, and I'm glad she mentioned it. You can't fly with pepper spray everywhere, so just make sure that if you're flying somewhere and you are planning on putting pepper spray in your personal item or carry-on, don't. Think again. A good alternative to pepper spray if you want some sort of, what are they called? Not repellent. Deterrent. That's the word, not repellent. If you want some sort of perpetrator deterrent, I have a personal security alarm like the Birdie alarm that has gone very viral too, and you can fly with that unlike pepper spray. So if you want to fly with something like pepper spray, that's a great alternative. She also talks about a portable charger, which we talked about earlier in the video a little bit, but yeah, this is the kind of portable charger that I have, and so does my husband, and we love them. I got a 2-pack on Amazon for like $20 or something. Super reasonable. It's just really great insurance that my phone will always stay charged. I'll always have a GPS. I'll always have access to a phone on my long travel days. Our chargers also hold like 4 phone charges worth of battery, so the portable charger itself really never runs out of battery when I'm on a travel day. She also has a travel pill case, very similar like the one I was describing earlier, that holds all of your pain relievers, digestive enzymes, vitamins, whatever you might need for your trip. It organizes everything in one spot. I love that this one comes with labels so that you can label everything. Like I said earlier, my sister has one and loves it so much that I'll probably end up getting one for myself. But obviously it's not totally essential if you never travel with medication or don't have to travel with supplements. Like obviously it could be essential, it could be not essential depending on who you are, but overall great TikTok travel essential. And last, I am so glad that she brought up the Migraine Stick because this is such a hidden gem travel must-have. And I'm so glad that she brought it to TikTok because I have sworn by this for a long time. If you get migraines on flights, you need this. If you get headaches on flights, you need this. If you get tension in your shoulders or neck, this will help with that as well. Also, if you get motion sickness at all, whether on a flight or on a road trip or on roller coasters or whatever, wherever you're going, if you get motion sickness, I swear, and so does my husband, we swear by the Migraine Stick to help with the nausea. It's essential oils, it's peppermint essential oils. So all you have to do is put the essential oils on like the back of your neck and your temples and kind of just like waft it, smell it, sit there and smell it for a while, and your nausea will go away. I've had blog readers come back to me and say, this thing's a lifesaver, and I'm like, I know, I have been preaching about this Migraine Stick. So I'm really glad that she brought it up because not many people know about it. So I'm so glad that she brought it to TikTok's attention because it really does do wonders. And there you have it. We have reviewed 25 TikTok travel essentials so that you can kind of determine whether or not it should be de-influenced or if it is a travel necessity for you. As always, I will link all of these TikTok travel must-haves in the description as well as in this QR code if you are watching from your TV. And I have even more TikTok travel essentials listed in my blog post, which I will also link below so that you can check out all of those links and check out even more essentials. Other than that, I will see you in next week's video. For now, ciao.